What's up? Take 3, Artlysium Exposed. Yeah, so beef in the city. So I had this one guy make a big post on Facebook about filmmaking and how people should pay homage to him for making films first. And he's been doing it since I don't know what the year he said. He said, "Oh, y'all young motherfuckers or young whatever. Y'all been seeing me make these movies and y'all don't want to help or support and all this. And now y'all trying to make your own movies and it's crappy and this and that and a whole bunch of this and that and all the other." And, at the time, I was confused because I had just made Consultation at the time. I had just posted it, like the trailer or whatever. And, and we were Facebook friends. And that's how, as we were Facebook friends, that's how I seen the post. And I don't know how long we had been friends on there, but I had never seen any of his movies. No trailers, no nothing. And so it was crazy to read the post because I was thinking like, damn, who is he talking about? Because I had just posted my shit like maybe like a couple hours ago. So I looked at the comments. He had like 60 comments. I was like, damn, there's a whole bunch of people commenting on this post. So it was a whole bunch of people going in. So it was like more than one person that he was talking to. So it was like these whole bunch of different young people, old people, medium, all in mix, all in the post, and they're all commenting on also why you feel this way, and everybody's going in. Some people were like, yeah, this said they biting and all of this stuff. So shortly after that, though, I posted. It was a post about just because you've been doing something for a long time, it always depends on who you've helped, who you've taught, and who you've brought along with you, and the work that you're doing. But you can't be mad because people haven't paid attention. And shortly after that, I was deleted. It wasn't too long after that I was no longer on his friends list, and I was like, damn, maybe he was talking about me, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have any problems with anybody that's in the film world that I've met here in Arkansas, Little Rock. Everybody that I've met in the film community has been open-armed with information and time and inspiration. I've known maybe like over 10 different directors, film directors, probably more. I probably know like 20 or 30 directors here in Little Rock that all are focused on content creation, which is basically taking something that you've written and filming it in the way that you would intend it to be received. And so, yeah, man, I mean, just speaking on problems, I don't have any problems with anybody that's working towards a goal. So it's just me. Now it's way different when it comes to music. Film and music are completely different. I've had plenty of people that butted heads with me when it comes to just music. And when I speak on it, it's very important to pay attention. Okay, so when it comes to music in my city, we have the gangsters, trappers, the dope dealers, the hustlers, and then we got on the other side of that, we got the hipsters, the cool kids, the woke, the intellectuals, the conservative, some of them progressive, some of them aggressive. But we got a lot of different types of scenes, and then we got a complete different separate scene, which is right outside of music, which is poetry, and all hand in hand when it comes to performing arts across the board for the city. A lot of people are clicked up when it comes to being clicked up. If you are in a record label or in a record deal, you work with the people who are also signed to the same company because it makes you look like a family, it makes you feel like a family, and you all work together on building the brand for the company. So I feel like in Arkansas, Little Rock, there's no big companies, there's no brand, there's no nothing where people want to all put their energy behind it and push it to another level. So everybody is fighting to get the energy pushed behind them. So that's why they down the next man, and they don't want the next man to make it, because they feel like it's so much potential, so much money here that's untapped into, that one person getting the attention of everybody in the city would make that person become extremely rich. And I don't think it's a falsity. I think it's a fact that if we had someone that was like on a Jay-Z level as far as just business and creator hand in hand, that person would own a monopoly as far as just creation. Because if you get to a certain level where you can work with like people who are like top 100 Billboard or whatever, then being able to also work with people like a person like me or somebody who's lesser known, you're always able to open a door that would normally be open. So with us not having any access to New York or LA, as far as where we're located all the way in the south, right above Louisiana, we have Missouri, Chicago, Illinois, Kansas, Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, all of these, Georgia, Atlanta, all of these different places that you can go to surrounding us, but nothing that resembles any kind of major label in any type of way. So being in somewhere place that's close to nothing, you see a lot of people who want so much because it's so far away. It's so much of a big dream that it's hard to support people when you're dying poor. Crit said it the best. I mean, when you see that this guy has art that's better than yours, it's hard to be like, hey, go buy that when you create art too, because you're like, damn, I really should have told him to go buy mine because I'm hungry. so yeah, that's my take on everything. To speak on it, because I feel like that left a bad taste in people's mouth when it comes to me promoting my book. And when I put my book out, I was like, people don't know me, treat me like somebody you don't know. You purchase things from people you don't know all the time, and you support them, and you don't know them from a can of paint. So why am I any different? Because you went to school with me, I'm not a good writer, or I don't have creativity, or I'm not, whatever you may think. So after that, though, yeah, a lot of people were very standoffish from me and around me, and it didn't bother me none. I realized those people weren't meant to be there anyway. So this is year 4 for Artlysium. I don't consider myself like a master painter or artist extraordinaire or nothing. I'm just an artist who paints his pain away on canvases. So, I mean, I look at what I want to create, and then I create my version of it every time, and I always add to it. And sometimes I add too much, sometimes I add too little. But I'm always free with my art. I started painting when my cousin came by one day. I don't know where, it was like a couple years ago. Like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. Yeah, like 3 or 4, probably like 4 or 5 years ago now. But anyway, we were, smoking, and shit, when you smoking some good weed, you're like, yep. She got me thinking about some shit. And at the time, I was a rapper. I've been rapping since 2000 since I was in the 10th grade. Probably even before then, probably since middle school, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I was rapping back then. So, but I didn't start taking it serious until 2012. So, always making music, always in my room, always just rapping, just finding random beats I've heard other people rap on, and just speak my mind. Always speaking my mind. So yeah, he came by and was like, yeah, man, we gonna come and make a song or whatever, and then I'm gonna, bring a canvas to them, and we're gonna paint. I was like, okay, cool. So we painted, and that one of my first canvases got completed and kept it, and I didn't know what to do with it. So after that, I started doing poster boards. I believe I did maybe probably 50 poster boards that I only sold like 2 or 3 of those, but I did like 50 poster boards, and I was just painting, buy more poster boards, paint, buy more poster boards, paint, and then I was going to festivals trying to sell them, and just trying different things, and one day I was trying to get some information from Chris James about his experience with visiting the millionaire that lives in Atlanta. So he had just came back, or just started going to Atlanta and just came back, and it was like giving consultations about redefine your success and a whole bunch of different things. And I knew I couldn't make the event, so I was like, okay, let me reach out to him, just hit him up. Be like, hey, I want to meet with you, talk with you. So I went and met with him. It was like 2016, early 2015, late 2015, and we was at the House of Art, and I pulled up with a trunk full of art, and he said, bring your stuff out, and he's got an artist to meet that I can meet, and he bridged the gap. So I pulled up, pulled all my art out, met with him, talked with him for about at least an hour, and we talked about his